You look different today.
Yes, it's because it's a new day. Day 2. We're gonna prep this guy for powder coating, sandblasting first. So first sandblasting, then powder coating. We're gonna finish off the frame with the electric tray and the seat pan. I'm gonna show you how we make our seat pans here. We get a lot of requests for seats. We custom make all our seats. Not me personally, we send it up to the best seat maker in the world, period. He's across the bridge in Copenhagen, we're in Malmö. So, we're gonna prep that for him so he can do his magic, and we will continue on with ours. Right, this is for the rear sprocket. These parts here, it's important that you don't get any paint on these parts here where the sprocket actually sits. We want it sandblasted around here and here, but we do not want any paint on there because that's gonna interfere with it. These guys, we're just gonna let them hang on, but we're gonna change them later. We're gonna take them out and put in new ones, but they're gonna hang around until we're done. And we also don't need any paint in here really. This is not masking. This is just showing my painter where he needs to mask it before sandblasting or before powder coating, sorry, any surfaces. It's all gonna be glossy black powder coating. Same on the frame. This is actually the first frame that I gave to our super talented welder. Jürgen, you might be watching. He is our metalworking guru.
Yeah, so we missed that step basically.
We missed that step.
But
before I used to make all the frames myself, all metalwork myself. But right now we've figured out how we want to do things, and now we're trying to get the best people involved with all our builds. Because there's a reason why you work full-time as a welder, a painter, a seat maker, whatever profession you have. If you've been doing that for 20 years, you're skilled at it. What I want to do is to take away some paint for this frame so we can weld the bottom tray and then make the seat pan. That is the goal. We need to get these things off to paint, so we need to get this ready. I don't really know what measurements he used because it's not fitting at all. I probably need to take off a lot.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So, tape for making templates, it's the best. People are using cardboard and stiff paper, I don't know, but tape is the best. So right now, what we want is for this pan to sit just a little bit inside of the pipe. We don't want it to stick out. We don't want it to sit out here because that's going to show that's going to be like this in there. Let's just show here. We don't want the pan to go there. We want it to go a little bit inside.
Yeah.
So we cover that.
Right.
So you can't tell that there's a pan. Mm-hmm. Don't want to stick out. We want it up there.
Right.
So yeah, what we want then is that we want this right here.
Yeah. The inner part of that.
We want the inner part of the frame, just about. So how do we get that? If you use a cardboard, you have to cut a little bit, cut a little bit, cut a little bit, and then try to tape. Use tape, and it's the same thing that we use for fabricating our seat pans. So as you can see now, it goes in here, and I want the line to continue on straight. What I did now is that I started from the back. And then we'll go under here. What I'm going to do now is just to put some tape on top here. Stabilize it a little bit. You can make it 2 layers if you want to make it thicker. That's usually what I do with the seat pads. You can actually see some seat pads right here. This one is probably like 3 layers. I'll show you that later. But it's the same technique. All right. Great. And we already have this guy cut out, so I'm gonna go over and place it on the table. Alright, so now we have that. Right, so now we have the outlines. That was a very rough and sloppy way line for me.
Is the next step cutting then?
Yeah.